And welcome to another episode of Mishy Talk. I'm Indira and with me I've got the beautiful Ginny. Today we're at King Street Wharf at a beautiful location, beautiful weather. Isn't it stunning?
It's so perfect today and the sunset was absolutely magnificent. We've just finished celebrating International Women's Day. It's been about a week or so. It's been such a wonderful few days meeting such empowering, strong, intelligent women doing such interesting, unique and diverse things. Wasn't it? It's a wonderful experience.
Yeah. So speaking of strong, empowering women, I've got one right next to me. How do you maintain and balance your life?
For me, time management is really, really important. If I'm not organised, I just feel like my life is in absolute chaos. I actually work better under pressure, although I'm stressed out of my mind. That's when I'm at my best. Because I get out of my comfort zone and I have to sort of, get resourceful and just make things happen. And sometimes plan B works out better than, plan A. But I wasn't always this way. It took me a long time to get to this stage. There's been some experiences in my life, especially when I've been younger, that, I guess was a blow to my confidence a little bit, and my self-worth, my self-esteem. And when we first moved to Australia wasn't such a multicultural landscape, the melting pot that it is today. So in my early school years, I did face a lot of racism as a child, and that did sort of stay with me and took me a long time to process that and overcome that. Because words really stay with you, especially when you're at such an impressionable age. But as I was growing up over the years, I was very fortunate to have a really, beautiful, genuine group of girlfriends in my life, that lifted you up, lifted up your, self-esteem, your self-confidence, and, just helped build the person that you are today. And I'm really blessed to have really amazing mentors as well, personally and professionally, that I've learned a lot from, which I'm really, really grateful for.
Yeah, I think mentors and role models are very important. It doesn't have to be anyone famous. It can be your friends, it can be your own mother. Like, I know that my mother is my mentor as well, and I look up to her, and I think like most of the things I've learnt from my life as a person, how to survive, how to, those skills, survival skills, I've actually learnt from her. It's actually who you surround yourself with, and like they say, you're the average of the 5 people that you're closest to. So I think the 5 closest women that are, in your circle, you become an average of them and you rub off from each other as well. So it's very, very important to have a group of supportive women around you, and not just women, like men too.
Just people in general. Just have someone who has your best interest at heart, and who can help you evolve and help you grow. And that doesn't mean they have to sugarcoat everything.
No, not at all.
I think it's just being honest and just giving you constructive feedback.
Yeah, and you need to be able to handle criticism as well. They can't just be saying all positive reinforcement and positive feedback. You need to grow as a person as well. So constructive feedback that is honest and truthful is very, very good for you to grow as a person, externally and internally, I believe. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think constructive feedback is important. People are really quick to put their opinions out there, but thank you very much for that. What am I going to do with that?
Exactly.
Tell me something constructive where I can actually learn from.
And improve.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's the main takeaway. From this. And I've always gravitated towards, strong personalities, people who are really sure within themselves, very decisive, not easily swayed by people's opinions. That doesn't mean that they're not vulnerable, that they're not emotional, or they don't, feel pain, but they're just resilient.
That's
You know,
exactly
yeah.
right. I think you're one of the most resilient women I know, and
thank you.
she's a
Likewise.
Taurian, so
I am a Taurian.
yes, and that's why we get along, because I'm a Scorpio. So we are
We
both,
balance each other out.
both very resilient.
Yes.
And I also think it's important how you come back from your setback, because there are a lot of negative people out there who I think there's jealousy, and also they're competing against you. Also, they might just not like you, and there's always people that are going to pull you down and try to say negative things, negative comments, trolling you, and you've just got to be bulletproof to that, and you've got to learn how to overcome that or ignore the negativity.
You really need to have a thick skin.
Yeah.
And you need to be really sure about the person that you are. I
Yes.
think that resilience comes from being really confident and sure about the person that you are.
Yeah.
That you're not constantly seeking validation from other people, or if you are, get validation from the people that actually matter and that have your best interest at heart. Not just some random who has no idea about your life
Struggles.
experiences or what you've been through. Their opinions are absolutely irrelevant.
That's right. Yeah.
So I think you need to keep working on yourself as a person. Don't, tag your self-worth and self-confidence just on your outward aesthetics.
Aesthetics, that's right.
I think that's the biggest mistake that I find a lot of people do is they, obviously you look good, you feel good, absolutely, but that's not where true confidence and self-worth comes from.
And true happiness, yeah?
Yeah, you need to have a balance. You need to do something that really ignites, your inside, and, something that you can call your own, something of your own. Whether it's a hobby, whether it's a profession, whatever it is, have something of your own. Have your own identity. I think it's really important to have your own identity and not live in other people's shadow.
No, that's right. And having said that, I think it's also important to enjoy time alone and give yourself some me time.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't even know how to
Enjoy your
react
own company.
and enjoy their own company, because they're so used to being babied or surrounded by other people that when they're by themselves, they don't know how to act in life, they don't know how to travel, they just don't know how to cope. And I think it's very important that you know how to be by yourself, have that moment to yourself, meditate, do whatever it is, but just have that me time, quality time to get to know yourself, to grow as a person. And it's very important to have that me time, that alone time to yourself, so you can reflect on yourself, work on your personal goals, and just improve as a person externally and internally. I think it's very important, not always surrounding yourself with people, but also having that time alone to reflect on who you really are and what you really want out of this life.
I think try and avoid, tagging your happiness too much on other people. Don't rely on other people for your happiness. I think
right,
that's quite important. Of course, connecting with people and having that interaction in your life is a part of, human existence, and we need that, as we fuel on that, but don't, be so dependent on other people for your happiness, for your happiness.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot of mistake that a lot of people make.
Especially women.
Yeah.
We make that mistake a lot. We make our happiness based on our husband, or based on our boyfriend, based on relationships, based on what other people think, what our friends think, but we never think about, hold on a second, is that really what I want? Is that really what I want to be in life? Is that really where I want to go in life? So have that time to sort of reflect.
Yeah, enjoy your own company, enjoy being on your own and having something of your own. I think it's quite liberating once you sort of let go,
Oh yes, absolutely.
of those expectations of someone else making you happy. And when you least expect it, when you're fulfilled and content within yourself, and you're putting that energy out there into the universe, that's when you start to attract the right people.
That's right. That's how you manifest the right partner for yourself.
Or manifest your dreams or whatever
Dream
your
life.
goals.
Yeah, because you're ready.
Absolutely.
On that note, I'm Radhui Mishti, signing off.
Shawai Palapeko. Stay tuned, and we would love to hear from you about your own experiences about this episode, so we can learn and grow together.
Amar dekha hobe.